Hello, Facebook. Hi, Instagram. How are you guys doing today? I wanted to do this live really quick. First of all, just to give you guys a quick update as to what's been going on with me. I know I've been really absent on social media lately, and that has been a conscious decision. I'll go into that a little bit later, but I also wanted to take this time to share this crazy experience I had this morning and talk a little bit about the power of our mind and the thoughts that we engage in every single day, guys. Like, I'm not going to go super deep into this, but some of you who are familiar with the laws of the universe, the law of attraction, how everything is made of energy, then you would 100% understand what I'm talking about here. But for those of you who don't know too much about that, I highly recommend you do some research and just keep an open mind and look into that and just really try to understand things that are more beyond like the physical realm. So first, I guess I can go into a little bit about why I've been absent from social media lately. So I've been really blessed and grateful to be able to receive mentorship from Eric Bailey. Shout out to you. He's a self-made millionaire, and I've received some training materials from him, and I've been studying that lately. And one of the things that I have been applying into my life is just some of the habits that can maximize our daily productivity and just to really use our time wisely. One of the habits that he recommended is just like the hour upon waking up and the hour prior to going to bed, there's no phones allowed. I mean, that's something that I've been like consciously doing myself as well, but I haven't been like super disciplined. But then after going through some of his training materials, no phone, and now we're upon waking up and an hour before going to bed. So I made a conscious decision to stay disciplined and really follow that habit. And it's been a game changer, guys. Like, it's so important, like these 2 hours during a day, like how you utilize those 2 hours, it sets up like for the tone of your rest of the day and the day following that. So most of us, what do when we wake up? We grab a phone and scroll through social media and if you understand the power of our like our brain and the things that we put into our head like right away, like we are the most receptive when we wake up, and we are programming our brain, guys, like when we're scrolling through like social media, Facebook, or if you watch the news, then we are programming our brain in a certain way like right when you wake up. And we really have to be mindful of that, and instead of using those time to check social media, check like any likes that you have or new followers, all of those things are super, how do we say it, like it's unfulfilling. I mean, some people crave that for some type of instant gratification, but ultimately it's it's not a habit that you want to maintain or to develop. And what I do instead every morning, first thing, I touch on this a little bit a few days ago when I made an Instagram post, but the first thing, no phone, no cell phone. So I wake up, brush my teeth, I make some tea or like lemon water, really hydrate our bodies and flush out some toxins. So you can like drink some apple cider vinegar water. That's what I do, and I turn on some like high frequency music. As you know, for those of you who know about the law of attraction, energy is real. So play some music that can raise your vibrations. And then what I would go into is just I would do some gratitude journaling. So I would really take the time to sit there and feel gratitude for the things that I have in my life. I would list 10 things, write out in an actual journal, guys. Writing is so important. So do that, and then I will also meditate. It's so important to meditate because so many thoughts go into our head every single day, subconsciously and consciously, and if you know about the law of attraction, again, guys, the thoughts that we think about has real substance. It's frequencies, and we're emitting signals from our thoughts, which shapes our reality. I'm not going to go into that because there's a whole another topic that I can go into, but not right now. But knowing the power of my thoughts, I'm going to take the time out of my day to really just calm my mind, making sure, because if I cannot maintain positive thoughts all day, every day, then I'm going to at least give my mind some time to just go blank, like have no thoughts. And yeah, study that, guys. Like, look into why meditation is so important. So that's what I do. And then I will go into, let me show you guys what I have. So I will use this 10x planner. So this is super helpful. It's by Grant Cardone. I would write out literally everything that I'm going to do throughout the day. So it's all like separated by chunks of time during the day, and then I write out my goals. So I write out my goals twice every day. I write out in this 10x planner, morning and night. So really, maximize the day to the fullest, so I know exactly what I'll be doing for the remainder of my day. So that's like the first 1 hour-ish of my day. I really take my time, and I'll get ready, listen to personal development audio, so things that feed your mind. Guys, you eat food every day to feed your body, so we need to feed our brain as well with good information, consciously put into your brain and your mind, like good things. Like some of the personal development that I listen to is like by Les Brown, if you guys are familiar with him. You guys can do whatever works best for you, just like anything that will develop you professionally, spiritually, mentally, psychologically, whatever. So that's my first hour of the day, and I usually these past few days I've been really trying to like go as long as possible without using my phone. But when I drive to work, I have to use my GPS. So I have to turn my phone off from airplane mode. So that's like as far as I can go without touching my phone or using it. And it's been amazing. Like, it really sets you off like the right way. You consciously select the things that you think about instead of being programmed by the things you see on Instagram or Facebook. So really shout out to Eric Bailey for teaching me that. I mean, same thing when I go to bed, like an hour before bed, I just turn my phone on to airplane mode. No more Instagram, no more Facebook. And I just read. I read and I meditate again, and I also do the 10x planner once again. Again, that's really like when you drift off to bed, that's when your brain is also like your subconscious mind, the reprogramming. Like, I'm not going to go too deep into that, but it's so important, the hour upon waking up and the hour before going to bed. Guys, use those 2 hours consciously. And and also just want to touch on like why social media can be super toxic. Like, I've noticed that in my own life, so that's why I have consciously decided to not spend as much time on there as I used to. I mean, I would still use it to provide content with you guys, share my journey, document what's going on, but I'm going to step away. Like, I'm not going to be on here as often, because what I've noticed is that I would be going on my Instagram or Facebook like all day, and it's like so bad for me. Like, I'm just like, it gets to a point where I need constant stimulation, like information in my head, like whenever there's a downtime, when I can literally be sitting there and really appreciating life, being present, being mindful, I would grab my phone and I scroll through Instagram or Facebook just to stimulate my mind, like constantly. And which in turn, like, I've noticed, because of this type of habit, it really create this type of impatience in me, and in terms of like how I'm doing it with Forex or like building a business. Like, I want results now. Like, I'm always needing instant gratification, which is, it doesn't help with what I'm trying to do. Like, because of that habit that I have. Like constantly I need things right away, and then which develops like all these impatience in me, and that's what I'm working on right now. Like I really just want to remove that. It's so negative. I want to be more shifting back my focus into really truly living life in the present moment. And when there's a downtime, I would like to use that moment to really reflect, right? Show gratitude, appreciation to what's around me, be mindful, be present, instead of grabbing my phone and just mindlessly looking at other people's stuff. Like, so yeah, that's something I would encourage you guys to give it a try. See how that would really change your life. Like, give it a day or two, even a day or two, like that has a major shift to how you feel and just like how your day goes. Okay, so moving on into talking a little bit about how the power of our mind is like our thoughts that we engage in, things that we pay attention to is so important. Even if you don't know anything about the law of attraction, I want to share something with you guys that happened to me this morning. So this whole week I've been really like shifting my focus. Like I've been super hyper conscious about like the thoughts that I engage in. Just like whenever there's a negative thoughts that enter my mind, I'll be like, nope, no thank you. I'll just like try to shift to a more positive thought. And so today, like, I was turning on the high frequency music. I use this I can show people on Instagram, but like I don't know if you can see my computer. I have it playing right now, but like this amazing YouTube video has this really beautiful scenery, nature scenery that just shows in the background while they play the music. And then this morning I was like looking at it first thing in the morning. I was like kind of trying to meditate with my eyes open, and I was just visualizing myself like being in that scene in those nature spots and feel how amazing it was to be right there. I was like, there was a one spot, it was like in the forest or whatever with a lot of trees, and just feeling the good feelings that I would feel if I was literally there. And then there was like another scene that popped up. It was like a snowy, it's like white Christmas scene, and I was like feeling the cold, feeling how beautiful it was to be there. It just felt really real, right, in my head. And then I only did that for like 30 seconds, and then the most wild thing happened to me this morning when I was driving to work. Every morning, like I've been at this new job for like almost 2 weeks now, and then every day the GPS would lead me down this path that would like, just go on the highway or go through the city. And then it's like there's so much traffic, and it's always like a pain in the butt to drive to work. And then but this morning, like again, I've been driving for like 2 weeks now, but like this morning it took me down this like super amazing drive. Like it was super scenic. I don't think it's a coincidence, guys. Like it literally happened like the same day that I decided to, visualize myself using the power of my thoughts to be at this beautiful like nature spot. And every like scene that I envisioned myself to be in while looking at that video, I pretty much saw that today during my drive. I mean, the cold, I didn't actually see snow, but when I was driving through like some of the mountain areas, like it got so cold that the signal on in my car that showed what the temperature was like start blinking. It never happens. Like it said the temperature was so cold, like there's like this snowflake icon next to it. I know it's like kind of, it's not, I don't know how to explain it, but I just have a gut feeling like this was the result of it, because of like the thoughts that I chose to engage in this morning. Like that's why it happened. I don't think it's a coincidence. I don't believe in coincidences, guys. Like so yeah, I just wanted to give you guys this quick story. I thought it was super cool. It really shows me like the power of my thoughts, how I can really shape my reality. It was literally like instant manifestation. So I was like super super excited about that. But yeah, that's some of just quick update, guys. Like I won't be on social media as often now because I really notice how toxic it's becoming in my life. So I'll still stay, updated in terms of like providing content, really being here to share any inspirational things that that comes to my mind. Also here, whenever people message me, I will answer. I won't be active as often. But yeah, and also quick announcement for people on Facebook. We did a couple weeks back, I was going to do the live interview with Jay Morales, the single mom who found Forex and now she has absolutely time freedom with her 7-year-old son. Yeah, so that's an interview that I did on Instagram, but because we had some technical issues on Facebook, we weren't able to do that. So it's happening tonight, guys. So Facebook people, tune in tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern time, but no, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and 9 p.m. Eastern time. So make sure you tune in. You do not want to miss out this interview. Jay is amazing. She has such an inspirational story to share with y'all. Especially for whoever is interested in learning a little bit more about Forex, we are going to go into that, and if you guys have any questions, we can do a live Q&A. But yeah, please tune in, guys, at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time tonight on Facebook. So that's it. I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in, and talk to you soon.